What is this? The final fight?
The last stand is basically you start out with 5,000 sun. And you purchase all of your plants, and then you place all of your plants before the zombies actually start coming.
Oh, that's right.
And then you have to survive 5 rounds with that limited sun and the plants you've already planted, basically. It can actually be kind of difficult, and this is where, like, I feel like would be a good minigame to use for, like, money grinding, if you get, like, a lot of the gold magnets and the marigolds together, and then just a lot of those other bonus plants where you can just kind of kill everything and then just kind of have a lane for farming gold or whatever. But
yeah,
it is pretty, like, it can be very difficult, and I did have some issues with this, I feel like, but I eventually got an attempt that worked for me.
Good.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Is this that attempt?
I believe so, yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't leave it. I already admit...
Is this the final stand?
I already admitted that I didn't really, like, I didn't, what am I saying? I didn't leave in any failed takes. I admitted that at one point, so... Okay, finally I'm moving around. I was kind of just, like, sitting there thinking for a while.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I was just, like, really thinking, I suppose. And knowing me, I was like, because I attempted commentary when I was doing this, and then I'm sure I got into a long spiel about, like, oh, okay, well, you have 5,000 suns, so you need to think about what would be the best way to get through 5...
Is that you doing you?
Yes, it's me doing me. That's exactly what it is.
What are you gonna pick, Slim?
I ended up going with something, like, very basic. Like, I ended up going with just a basic, like... not that, obviously.
The planter? You mean you didn't want that?
No, I didn't. I just went with, like, repeaters, the snow pea, and then just a basic first column being sunflowers, and then just a normal setup, basically.
Yeah. Wait, what does the garlic do again? Why am I blanking?
The garlic, if you put it in a lane and the zombies go up to it, they, I meant to get the coffee bean anyway, but if the zombies go up to the garlic, they move to another lane. Which I did try using that a few times for this, because I was trying to, okay, let me just try to keep fire in, like, 4 lanes as opposed to 6. But then, like, I still got overwhelmed somehow, so...
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
There's always, like, one plant in each, like, set that you're like, this one's, like, just not really as good as the other ones.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to come up with, like, one immediate, obvious example.
The potato mine.
No, you know, I actually have to defend the potato mine when we get to Zombotany 2.
Yeah.
That one saved my
mind
life.
On him.
I honestly, I really think I will. I think I really will change your mind on Zombotany 2.
I feel like he's pretty useless.
I do think it's, like, the weakest of the one-use items, but it really, really helped me in that one.
Yeah. He's cute, though. He's a little tooth, also.
Yeah.
And he goes spadow. Nobody else does that, I guess.
They don't. you love a good tooth when they have teeth.
You'll love a tooth. It's true.
But yeah, you can probably see where I'm kind of going here. Maybe not there, but, what am I doing? Oh, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm putting all the things there. Just to kind of keep them away, and if they do manage to get across, then I still have some time before they actually make it out. That's why I did
You definitely want tall nuts. Do you use the star fruit at all in any of these minigames?
That one where you have to make, like, the star formation on the ground, but no.
I think the star fruit is actually kind of underrated.
I agree. I think it is.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's definitely got some good use out of it.
If you can get a bunch of them, like, stacked around, then they can really, like, pile up.
And what I wanted to do here was, like, okay, I really want to have magnets, but obviously I'm getting kind of low on sun, and every time you beat around, you get 250 sun, like, extra, but that's it, so you have to, like, still kind of conserve a bit, so I think I just ended up, okay, maybe I won't get it right now, and I'll save it for next round, but I think that's kind of what my thinking was. Oh, no. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Slim,
No.
you're going against your own strats here. I think
Well,
you're probably gonna put him back.
I think I will. Like, I mean, again, I get more sun, so I'll definitely do it. I'm just trying to remember what my thinking was before I got started here. Okay, yeah, I decided to just go. That's right.
The Torchwood is ready.
It is.
Look at that grin.
Mm-hmm.
He's determined. My face when I'm determined.
Bruh.
Bruh. Bruh.
Bruh.
What do you think the zombie dad is reading in the newspaper?
Oh, okay. What is he reading? He's probably looking at the stock market, seeing how much brains are doing, how well brains are doing in the market.
Just, brains are up today, and then gets killed.
Brains are up today. The paper gets burned. Damn it, kids! Why?
You crazy kids!
I will end you. Yeah, I think we created a good scenario there.
We made a character.
A classic character.
A stone cold classic.
Like Eubins or Lanky Kong.
No.
No, they're not classics.
The rabbit. Not like the rabbit.
Oh gosh. The rabbit. A huge wave of zombies is approaching.
I got a nitpick here. How are the tall nuts not sinking the lily pads?
I have no idea. I mean, I guess walnuts don't technically weigh that much, but yeah, like it's a little unbelievable in this part. Yeah.
I have a fact for you.
What?
Did you know that walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes,
melons, oranges,
and
coconut shells.
Oh yeah.
Walnuts, peanuts.
Grapes, melons.
Melons.
It's good.
Yeah, classic birthday reference there.
It's a sick birthday ref.
Yeah. So yeah, you can pretty much see how this is going to go for the rest of this.
It's a good setup.
Yeah. And it's so simple too. Like, I was trying to do all these like weird things where it's like, okay, well, let's put the garlic in the top and bottom lanes, get them in the center, and then I'll just use a bunch of peach. But I still got overwhelmed somehow, and this just works a lot better.
This is just the muscle setup.
Yeah. And then, like, I thought the spike traps were a good addition too.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Are there Zombonies on this?
I don't believe so. I don't think there are in this one.
But the spike traps are still good. Like,
yeah.
They help. They deal damage. Damaggio.
Jumpin' show DiMaggio?
he dunks.
He dunks donuts at Dinky Donuts. Seinfeld, why?
It's good.
Yeah.
I started banging on the table.
Yo!
That's a good one. Everyone, you should do a Seinfeld Let's Play.
Oh. Well, I'll just pretend you didn't say that.
I'm pretty surprised there wasn't like a Seinfeld game on like Super Nintendo or something. Doesn't that seem like something that should exist?
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you think about it, there's a home improvement game.
Yeah, like there for sure was a home improvement game. Like,
yeah.
And I know Seinfeld's not the same caliber of show. Like, obviously, it's a little bit less like for the kids than Home Improvement.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but yeah, like, still something you think they would cash in on at least to some degree.
I really just want to see a 16-bit George Costanza. Can you imagine it?
I don't want to, but I
it
guess.
It would be glorious.
George Costanza. Okay, a Mario Party Seinfeld game.
Oh my god, they gotta make that.
Yeah.
We should start a Kickstarter.
But then we actually got a promise and the...
Shit! Oh, sorry for cursing, by the way.
Don't worry about it, it's
You can
fine.
bleep it out with like like a zombie groan or something.
I might just put a disclaimer in these videos.
You know, I'll try not to do it.
Yeah, I feel like these videos, like, they're just kind of sit back, chill, and have fun anyway, so...
And set zombies on fire.
Yeah.
Dude, the football guy is such a trooper.
He is. He tries so hard.
Yeah, and he gets so far.
But in the end, you know, it just doesn't really matter.
I like how the magnets are just they're pretty doing their job right now.
Yeah.
They were a pretty good idea.
Yeah, they're always solid. Especially for another one of the upcoming games. I believe the Pogo one. Pogo Party.
For sure.
That one zombie that made it past. He's like,
I know.
I'm in the line of fire.
I've got a genius idea. I'll sneak up behind the tallness.
Oh, damn it! It didn't work.
Damn it! The only zombie not to like do what everyone else did.
Yeah.
Was he just sitting under there the whole time?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I mean,
he saw the wave and he was like, "Now's my chance."
Well, no, okay, no. I was gonna say that my setup could be screwed though if I had the snorkel zombie. They're like, oh wait, no, he'd just come back up at the tall nuts.
Yeah,
that's right.
What was the purpose of bringing the pumpkin thing?
If I just needed an extra line of defense on a tall nut that got damaged or something. Because
it's pretty good to have.
Yeah.
Set it on those tall boys in the pool.
Yeah, keep in mind, I only have 9. Like, there's still, if you can save up for it before you do this, you can still have room for a 10th plant even, so... I was literally, I guess, going for kind of a minimalist run in this, and that I didn't get any of the bonus plants, or didn't get all of the slots or anything, just trying to use what I have to get through.
Well, yeah, it definitely is good to have your, like, sets focused, I think, in this game. Like, a lot of the time, like, if I'm bringing Torchwood, I'm usually just going to set up some pea shooters, and that'll be it for attacking, because it's so strong otherwise. Like, you don't need, like, all this extra, like, fancy stuff if you have that.
Yeah.
So it just depends on how you want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably do this with, like, a catapult and some, like, single-use plants and stuff.
Yeah. And, like, I even brought the Kernel Pult, like, just in case if I wanted to add another line of defense or something. But then it's like... Well, at this point, like, why bother? Because it's only going to be doing a fraction of the damage that the flaming peas are already doing. And, like, even if they slow one down, it's going to be dead by the time the butter even hits them anyway, so it's like...
Yeah. But there would be butter if you had the...
There would be butter.
Also, speaking of Home Improvement, we definitely just killed Tim Allen there at the beginning of that wave.
Yeah, we... Yes, we did. It's fine.
It's fine. Dude, the tall nuts look so cute wearing the pumpkins.
I know.
It looks like pants.
It's wearing pants.
It's a classic. It's pants.
They're just pants.
Put some kernel pults out, Slim.
No. At this point, I think I was like, you know, I should just go for it.
Yeah.
No holes barred. Let's just do this.
Bring on
yeah,
the
let's do it.
Oh, I thought you didn't do it.
No.
So you went back up to the plane.
Yeah. I was like, nah, I'll do this. If I don't have faith in my own plant defense, then I deserve to have my brain ripped out, probably.
I think Sun Tzu said that, actually.
I think, yeah, page 2 of The Art of War.
If you don't have faith in your plants, you deserve to get your brains ripped out. And then in the next page he says, PopCap, why did you make Plants vs. Zombies 2 a premium?
Damn it, PopCap, why?
I'm ancient.
And like, okay, PopCap, I mean, obviously there's Bejeweled, but they probably do a lot of those, like, freemium puzzle-like games now, don't they?
Peggle.
Oh, yeah, there's Peggle, that's right.
Came, like, pre-installed on 360 or something.
Yeah, it did.
I never played Peggle. I know a lot of people like that, too.
The only thing I remember about Peggle is that there's this one kid in, like, all of my college classes, because he was also a computer science major. Every class, he was playing Peggle. Like, every single class, so I pretty much know how to play the game, despite never playing it, because I just... That's all he ever did. Played Peggle in class. It's aight, I guess. I'd rather play this, but...
I like Bejeweled. I think Bejeweled's fun.
Yeah, Bejeweled's alright. Bejeweled Twist sucks, though. But...
I used to... You should do a Let's Play of Bejeweled Twist.
No.
I used to. Oh, you beat it.
Yeah, I did. Only 5 rows.
I used to look at, and Cactus is in his prime. I always think it looks like his hat looks like something like an old lady would like.
Okay,
wear.
yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Like it's like an angry, grumpy old lady. Mm-hmm. Who you're selling to Crazy Dave.
Yeah. Again, not sure what he's gonna be doing with that, but whatever.
I love it before you fight Dr. Zomboss and Crazy Dave just gets taken.
He becomes like yo-yo'd, like at the end of the credits, I believe. Yeah.
It's funny. Okay. He deserved that fate.
Yeah. So
He's kind of the worst.
So here is a level where I'm going to swear by the potato mine. And
Alright.
I gave it a lot of crap too at the beginning of the playthrough, but it really does help, I feel like.
I think I see where you're coming at here, because it can't get hit by the plant's attack. Huh.
Yeah, and then you can essentially leave an entire row like undefended while you work on others.
And it's cheap. I mean, it's slow to respawn, but it's not that slow.
And like, especially in those early parts where you're still trying to get sun, and like only like one zombie appears at a time, you can literally just put that down when it appears, and you're safe.
Huh.
Like you don't have to do anything.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
In fact, let's do that.
Did you just know that was gonna happen? You're reading your own mind, Slim.
It's like I recorded this before.
It's like I just did this.
Yeah. Oh, I got so mad because there was one attempt of this where I made it to the very end, and they were swimming in the pool. The lawnmower was already gone. They were at the very end, and I just needed like 50 sun to get a cherry bomb. And then they made it out of the pool. I got the 2 sun I needed, and right as I clicked on the cherry bomb, like at the top, the level ended. And those were like the only 2 zombies left.
You do hate that.
I was so mad. I think I was like, okay, I'm done recording. I'll finish this up later.
I guess it's because like all the hardest mini games do take place on this pool level.
Yeah.
But like that's where that always seems to happen to me too. Like, you just get like kind of screwed.
Yeah, and this is also where Survival Endless takes place too.
Yeah, dude, I love that too. I used to just play that for like until I died.
Yeah.
But that you know, I rarely played games in class like ever. But I got this when I was a freshman in college.
Right.
And I got it on Steam. It was the first game I ever got on Steam.
Me too.
And I played it in class sometimes. Like I would just play Endless, like if it was just kind of like a whatever kind of day. And it was pretty clutch. Not that I advocate. Listen to your teachers.
Oh
kids.
yeah. Like I admit, like I tried playing games in class once, but then right after that class, I realized that wow, I took nothing from that. I don't know anything we talked about. I was like, I can't do that again.
I think it's because I was a freshman, and like you just take some kind of like useless classes when you are a freshman.
Yeah.
It's like whatever. Plants vs Zombies is good.
Yeah, and like I'd always do like stuff on the internet, whether it'd be like go to message boards or something like that. But with that, I could at least like if there's like notes that I should be taking, I can just tab over to like Microsoft or something.
It's less of a focus, like less of a thing your brain has to devote time to.
Yeah, but when you're in the game, like you just shut out everything. So there's like no way I could have done that anymore.
When you're in the game.
When you're in the game.
If you get your brain eaten in the game, you get your brain eaten in real life.
Yeah. And I guess a little fun fact, I guess, for this level. If you plant a pea shooter, just a normal pea shooter, against one of their pea shooters, like, your plant will come out on top. Like, you'll win every encounter. Now, if you have to deal with 2 of them, yeah, you'll probably die, but you can just use one pea shooter to defend against one zombie pea shooter.
Like, your peas are faster than their peas? Or they're just
more like you take less damage from their peas.
I think this is a really clever idea for a minigame.
It is. It's hard, it's difficult, but it changes things up a bit.
Yeah. Especially this freaking Gatling pea coming out here.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I haven't bought those yet. I shouldn't be
I know. That's not even something you should know about.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, get rid of these guys, because
That's where the squash comes in real handy.
Yeah, and there's also squash zombies too.
Yeah.
But they take only like 4 hits though, so they're not too bad.
They're the jokesist.
Mm-hmm. They're the shots rocks of zombies.
You knew I was being shots rocks there.
Yeah, well, yeah. Whenever I hear that, I think of shots rocks. So
look at the walnut zombie. I'm just.
I love how his head just like being weighed down by the. He has all this baggage to carry.
The Snow Pea's kind of an interesting one too.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't use him as much as he is kind of worth.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, once again, like this is a very basic strategy, and in the many of the other failures I had, I kept trying to do something else that was like, okay, well let's do this. Maybe this will work. But no, sometimes you just need a really simple setup like this, and you're fine. Like I don't even have repeaters. They're just normal pea shooters.
You got.
Oh god.
You got like a low cost.
Yeah.
Setup here. So
yeah, the most expensive I have is the cherry bomb. That's it.
Those tall nut head guys are super funny too. The tall nut is like as big as the.
Yeah.
Squash slammed him and he didn't even go away.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I also feel so bad for the walnuts that have like their head ripped out. That's like.
I know, it's sad. Cause they're sad too.
Yeah.
Like I like how the face just changes as they get more eaten.
Mm-hmm.
The tall nut stays tough, but then he has like a little tear hanging down.
Yeah. He's like very like it's like this hurts, but I need to keep going.
I must press on. My family needs me.
My family.
For my family.
For my family, I will prevail.
And then he gets beaten by peas.
Frickin' peas.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that guy.
Whatever.
I guess it's like the 6 surrounding squares, right? For
well,
or the
9, but yeah.
Oh, is it 9? That was
well,
8.
yeah, it's the square you plant
on. Or no, the
and...
square you put it on too. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not 6 squares in a square.
Yeah. It's a rectangle. That's a rectangle.
Damn rectangles.
I got scared here, but then like literally, I think it's just 4 or 6, 7. Okay, 8, whatever.
Guy.
I don't know the numbers. Everyone else does, which is weird to me because like every video comments, I see someone posting like all the health and everything.
Oh, like
wow.
this. You said this did 7 damage, when in actuality it does 8 damage.
Yeah. Actually, it does 7.5. No.
Your life is worthless because of this.
No, I actually do. It is actually really cool to like see those facts, but yeah. Like. I mean,
there's a way you can present them without being like.
Well, I mean, I don't feel like they were like presenting them in that kind of manner or anything, but like, still, it's just like you don't think about that. You just think, okay, well, I have this many plants here. They'll be able to take it out. It's like these guys actually know the numbers. Like, oh, wow, okay. You're way more observant than I am.
There's probably a list somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there is.
How is he eating?
I don't know. I'm surprised he's not dead yet. I thought I feel like I've been fighting him forever. Okay, there he goes.
That guy in the pool.
He's creeping.
He's just coming along.
I don't. If I bend my head this low, maybe they won't see me.
Yeah, he was totally creeping. He was trying to stealth through that.
Oh god. I wonder if in like other versions they did like this again, but then made other ones like maybe a cherry bomb or maybe even like catapult zombies or whatever.
What do you mean? Like
a kernel pult on a zombie, like in zombie. That would be crazy. I'm like just trying to think of other ones they could have done this with.
Oh, what if garlic, the ultimate one. You could just walk through.
Yeah, you walk up to a plant and it like changes lanes.
Yeah,
like,
and he keeps walking.
That would suck. That's a terrible idea, Snack. Shut up.
The ultimate tactic. I'm on the zombies side here.
I mean, it's a good tactic, but that's so terrible. It's totally unfair.
Isn't there one where you use the zombies too?
That's iZombie. That's in the puzzles mode, which I'll be showing later.
Okay. Did you already record those?
Yeah, I've already recorded those too.
I like that.
Those will be posted after these videos. Yeah, so I've recorded the videos before this, the videos after this, and then I'm doing commentary for these now, so... It's a very complicated setup, but I'll make it work.
The inner workings of SlimKirby, the channel, are just, like, pretty incomprehensible by most people.
Well, after I was sick for, like, an entire week, I want to just record a whole bunch, and that's what I've been doing.
I think in the video that I watched, you still sounded like a little sick.
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
But I think in the time you were sick, I was, like, out of town, so, like...
Yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't
you were.
talk on Skype or anything during that, so I was like, oh, this is what Sick Slim must have sounded like.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't bad, like, it would sound like...
Oh, no, it was way worse, like, a week before that. I could, like, I could barely even talk.
The tall nut guy in the pool. He has no business swimming.
Yeah, you think he'd just, like, sink to the bottom, like, immediately, and you just see his, like, legs flopping in the air.
Yeah,
because...
and he'd still be trying to charge, too.
Yeah. But yeah, that's probably the second hardest game, I feel like.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, but the bobsled one is still the hardest, hands down.
For sure. Oh, look at that shaking lock.
Mm-hmm.
And here we got this.
Again.
Whee!
They actually introduced, like, a new one, though. They introduced the big walnut, which just rolls through everything in the row, which is kind of cool.
I think they could have used the minigames more in the main story.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's kind of weird that, like, you play this and the mallet one, right?
You play this, the mallet one, vase breaker, and the tiny zombie one too, randomly.
Yeah. And I guess those are, like, I don't know, they're like the less complex of these and, like, the less difficult ones, so it's kind of just for fun. But...
This is the one they really try to milk, though, because I think in the 360 version of the game they have, like, a multiplayer bowling thing.
Of course they do.
Yeah, so this is the one they're mostly proud of.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is. I do like this. But, oh my god, like, I feel like whenever I play, like, Zombowling, it starts out, like, incredibly easy. It's like, oh, this is easy. But then it gets strangely difficult at the end.
Yeah, you're like, what happened to you?
How?
Like the final wave.
Just that giant walnut just rolling across the floor.
What do the red ones do?
They explode.
Oh. You should use one. You did!
I like saving them, though.
Yeah, I guess they're useful.
And I think I have, like, a colossal, like, screw up at the end of this one.
Freaking screen door guys thinking they can step.
Yeah. And if you hit them, like, from the side, they immediately go down, so
yeah.
you want to try to do that.
Otherwise
it takes, like, God, like, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits or something.
Yeah, or like one of your explodable ones.
Mm-hmm. And, like, I think I mentioned this in the other Zombowling minigame, but I don't know what determines, like, which direction they go after they hit something. Because, like, I wanted them to go down there instead of up, but they keep going up.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of random.
Yeah. That, or, like, it's trying to, like, program which one's closer or which one it can hit or something.
Yeah. So you think there's, like, a lock-on system?
Something like that.
Like,
well, I mean,
the walnut's just, like, target acquired.
Well, I mean, in college, I did a lot of, because for one of my projects, I studied AI, artificial intelligence.
I thought you were going to say you studied plants.
Yes, Snack! I studied plants as a computer scientist. I minored in botany.
You studied plants and their interactions with zombies.
There probably are classes, like, legit, like...
There should be.
Well, you know, there's, like, all those people who have, like, some of those, like, classes and stuff. Like, they have, like, those fun little, like, how could you be a zombie in real life type of classes? Or what would zombies be like?
Yeah, like a student taught class.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was a freshman again, freshman stories. I almost did one on analyzing different like Disney films and how they compare to the original stories they're based on.
Yeah.
Like I had a lesson plan written out for it, and then I was like, you know what, this actually probably would be stupid, and then I didn't do it.
That is an interesting topic, though. I mean, like, the Disney films, they are like really, really different from what the original stories are, because all the actual stories are so freaking dark and.
Yeah. Also, shoutouts to the Disco Zombie, maybe being the best.
Oh yeah, for sure. AKA what used to be the Michael Jackson zombie.
Yeah, I know. Damn it.
I wish I had like a version of the old game.
Mine doesn't have that either.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Game of the Year edition definitely doesn't.
What are you playing this on?
Steam.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's the Steam Game of the Year edition.
Dude, have you seen those those games that say Game of the Year on them, and like you're like, that's not the Game of the Year. Like, have you ever seen like a list of like some of the games that have Game of the Year printed on the box? If not, you should look it up. It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and I agree completely.
Just like
That's not Game of the Year.
Random PC games that like no one has ever heard of, like not good games.
Honey Pop Game of the Year.
It's just like Game of the Year edition.
100% Orange Juice Game of the Year edition.
That could be Game of the Year.
Yeah, it is a really fun. Yeah, I love Orange Juice.
It couldn't be, but it is a fun game. Pixel would be sad to hear me say that.
Oh, well, Pixel, it's fine. Don't worry.
It's probably his Game of the Year.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get that hit right there.
Yeah.
Those dancing zombies just chugging away, dancing the day away.
Dancing the night. In the heat of the night.
And one thing you should definitely not do, like, don't focus on the coins. Especially at later parts when I start focusing on the coins and...
You're gonna see in a minute here, I focus on the coins. Don't focus on the coins.
I mean, it's... like, you want to collect them, but then you really shouldn't, because there's just so much going on. I have a problem with that, too.
It just adds so much to the hecticness of, like, an already pretty hectic game.
Yeah.
Coin!
And they only give you 10, so it's like, you're clicking on 10 coins, like...
But they just are so shiny.
They're so shiny.
Baby shine.
And I mean, you are a pirate, so, you know...
Yeah!
Collecting treasure.
That is what I call all my treasure. Collect my treasure.
Yeah, so I feel like I maybe prematurely used that tall nut, or the tall big zombie there, because I could have used that.
You still have a ways to go, Slimothy.
Yeah, I thought I was much closer than I actually was. Because I still have one entire wave before the final wave, and by that point you can just use the lawnmowers, whatever.
Yeah, I guess you can just let him go. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
This has gone on for just a little bit too long.
Pretty much.
That's the sweet spot right there.
That was probably a little unnecessary, because now we have all these.
Yeah, but you have. I would have just used. Well, I probably wouldn't use the big guy. But you can do a lot of damage just with like the ricocheting nuts.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted.
Sneaking him in.
But then we have these jerks. Oh my God! There's so many. They're in those little Hawaiian shirts.
So much temptation for you, like at the back of the field.
It's like they're so shiny. I want all of them.
they make a good sound too when you collect the coin. Like, yeah, I just put a nickel in my pocket or something.
Yeah. One thing that really ticks me off is I've easily collected 100 coins by this point. Where's my damn power star?
I know, right? Or at least your doodle-doodle-doody.
Yeah.
Daddy's.
Okay, see, that I should have used it on that, because I think I made
it's on the run.
Oh, wait. Oh!
Oh!
The save!
Bank shot on the other dad.
But now that dad wants some...
You want some sugar?
Oh, no!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they're just not trying to give you anything but regular nuts.
Yeah. See, this is why I tried to save at the very beginning, but no. We just can't have nice things anymore.
That one's zombie.
And because I was so focused on the coins, I could have probably...
Well, that worked out there.
It did, but...
You're almost done, whatever.
Yeah. But
Dude,
now...
so where does this game fit into the Walking Dead continuity? Knowing nothing about The Walking Dead at all, I pose this question.
I'm really trying to fit it in.
I assume there's a tie-in somewhere. If not, there should be.
I think, yeah, I think at one point Rick did actually fight off these zombies with his plants that they were growing in the prison yard, yeah.
His mutant plant army.
Yeah.
They all are sentient somehow.
Mm-hmm. I think one thing I was going to do is I was going to wait till I could actually have a middle here, and then I could use the exploding nut.
Yeah. Well, it might have been... I don't know.
I kind of missed my
It might have been
chance,
a good thing to just slip him in right there in that little notch where that crowd was.
Yeah.
But what ifs?
But now that we're at the final wave, I'll be fine if they hit the lawnmowers here.
So have you passed that panic moment where you're like, this is harder than I thought, or is that like gonna happen?
I think at this point it's kind of fading away.
Yeah, you're like, eh.
Like I was like, okay, I have 2 empty rows, but
Yeah. As long as you can focus on the bottom row.
yeah, like I don't need to even do anything about the top row. And if I get a big nut like here, I can still salvage one.
That's the sound of the nut going.
Yeah, that really should be the sound. I mean, that'd be a missed opportunity if it wasn't, honestly.
They should just release another special edition of this game, but the only difference is that it has air horn sound.
Oh, instead of the Game of the Year edition, the air horn edition.
Game of the Year edition, Game of the Decade edition.
With air
But the
horns.
only thing they add for Game of the Decade is an air horn noise.
Yeah.